Hi second graders, it's Miss Funk again. I am going to show you the second part of our Designing with Shapes project. You should have your 9 shapes from last week, 3 geometric, 3 organic, and 3 of your choice. You designed them with markers or crayons or whatever materials you had at home. Today we are going to be composing an artwork using these shapes. So the first step is to use your scissors and cut out your shapes. All right, now that I've got all my shapes out, I am going to start composing my artwork. Today's goals are to create 3 different compositions using the same shapes. Now remember from our first lesson, we talked about what makes an interesting composition, making sure something is balanced, making sure that there is movement around the page so your eye isn't stuck in just one place, and making sure there are interesting things to look at. When you are doing this project, you are going to be taking 3 pictures of different compositions, all using just the same shapes that you just cut out. The first thing that you are going to do is find a suitable background for your shapes. I'm just kind of flattening them back out because they're starting to curl a little bit. Any background will do, so if you have like a nice colored table at your house or something like that, I'm going to take a piece of blue paper and just set it as my background here. I'm going to take my shapes and I'm going to lay them out in an interesting design. So maybe the first time that I make my design, I'm going to try and organize shapes by size and see how that goes. All right, so you might organize your shapes by size and take a picture of that composition. I don't particularly like this composition. I feel like there isn't enough movement for my eye around the page. So I would say click, take a picture of this one, and go ahead and rearrange my paper in a different way. One of the things you can do with your papers is you can overlap. So maybe one of your shapes is going to be on top of another one or kind of hanging out over the side. Some of the shapes might be lonely all by themselves. Maybe your shapes are leading you on a little visual journey, so you can see there's kind of visual movement going on right through here. Even go like this. Okay, so perhaps this is composition number 2. Now I do tend to like this one a little bit better. Click, and then I'm going to try and compose one more artwork using these shapes. Now you can take way more than 3 pictures, but you only need to upload 3 pictures to your Art Seesaw. So let's have this one completely on top here. We're gonna make these look like eyes up here. All right, so have fun with arranging your shapes. See if you like your compositions. And your teacher may ask you to point out which composition you like the best. Click. Here's composition number 3.